Hello guys, welcome you all to this life-changing webinar. This is the Freelancing Digital Skills webinar. So quickly, let me walk you through the goals for this webinar. So I have write down one or two things that I believe that you will achieve from this webinar. So quickly, let's go through them. So one of the things that you will achieve from this webinar is number one, picking the right skill to learn, picking the right skill to start your freelancing career. So one of the major steps that so many freelancers, so many folks fail at when starting out on their freelancing journey is that they fail at picking the right skill. So many people don't know what skill to learn, the right skill to learn. They just camp around any skill that they find around. So they believe that having a skill just equates them to getting clients, and which is not true. So you need to understand that having a skill in 2025 doesn't equate getting clients at all. So in fact, one can be the best there is in a particular skill and still not get clients. Reasons because you are camping around a skill that is almost irrelevant. So picking the right skill is the very first step you need to get right when starting out on your freelance journey, and you will achieve that. So one of the main goal of this webinar is that you're going to be able to pick the right skill to learn to start out your freelancing journey. So you need to learn a high in demand skill, not just a skill. Okay, so the second thing that you will achieve from this webinar is knowing how to get client chase after you for your digital skills. Okay, so this is not you going after them, this is clients chasing after you for your digital skills. Okay, so is a whole different thing. So after picking the right skill, another thing you're going to achieve from this webinar is that you will know how to get clients. You will know how to attract them to yourself. Okay, so I know you might probably be asking yourself, is it actually possible to get clients chase after my digital skills? Well, if you're asking that, the answer is yes, it is very much possible. And how are you going to do that? Or if you're asking how are you going to achieve that, is simple by simply using my fail proof secret system, which I'll be sharing by the end of this webinar. So it's tested and proven strategy, tested by over 100 students with great results. So sit tight and stick around. I'm going to be showing that to you by the end of this webinar. So moving on to the next outline is why should you listen to me? So here I'm going to quickly introduce myself. So my name is Victor and I'm a freelance digital marketer, and I've been in the online marketing space for the past 6 years now, and I've worked with over 100 clients, and I've brought in great results for myself and also for my students. So here are some proof of or testimonials from some of my clients that I've worked with for a very long time now. So I've worked with both international and local clients. So and that is that about that. So moving on is, who is this training for? Okay, so I want to give out a quick disclaimer. This training is not for everyone, so I have write down one or two set of people that I believe this training is for and who this training is not for. So who is this training for? So the first set of people that this training is for those who believe that they can make money from freelancing. Okay, so if you don't believe that you can make money off freelancing, then there's no need being on this webinar. So you can just go off this webinar. So the second set of people that this training is for those who are finding it hard to make money online. And the third set of people are those who are finding it hard to even focus on one particular high income skill. So if you don't know what high income skill to learn to offer to the open market, this training is for you. If you have also tried everything and they are still not working for you, this training is also for you. And if you are even frustrated and you feel like quitting right away, this training is also for you. Okay, so next is who this training is not for. So if you fall under this category of set of people that I'm going to call next, just know that this training is not for you and you should go off this webinar. Okay, so the first set of people that this training is not for is for those who don't believe freelancing is legit or can make money from it. So if you don't believe it, there's no need being on this webinar. Okay, the second set of people are the freebies. Okay, those who are looking for just free things. Okay, they can't pay the price of getting an information to get an information that will help them. Okay, over time. So if you're the likes of those who are just looking for free things online, watching YouTube videos and all that, just go off this webinar. This webinar is not for you. And the third set of people that this training is not for are lazy people. Okay, so if you are a lazy person, if you're not ready to put in the work that is required of you to start getting results in freelancing, you shouldn't be here. Okay, and the fourth set of people that this training is not for are those who are looking for a get rich quick scheme. Okay, Ponzi scheme and all that, overnight riches. If you're looking for overnight riches, this training is not for you, because you're not going to get rich overnight doing freelancing. Okay, so you have to put in the work. So let's go to the real deal of today. So what is freelancing? Okay, what is freelancing? So freelancing is when someone works for themselves on a project or contract basis rather than being employed by a company. Okay, so freelancing is a service-based business model. So what a service-based business model simply means is that it requires you to offer a skill or something as a service in order to get paid. Okay, that's what it means. So most of you right here are actually freelancers in the real world. Okay, so competence can be a freelancer, because let's say I want to do a cupboard or a TV shelf in my home. So since I don't know how to do it, I hire the service of a carpenter to come do it for me. I'm not employing the carpenter, but I am just hiring his skills, okay, the service of a carpenter to come help me build a cupboard or a TV shelf in my home. So that is freelancing. So that is freelancing. That's what a service-based business model means. Okay. So is when someone works for themselves on a project or contract basis rather than being employed by a company. So next outline is who is freelancing for, or who can be a freelancer. So quickly before I go on, as you can see, I'm trying to make this as fast as possible, as quick as possible. So the reason why I'm doing it like that is because I don't want you to get bored watching a 1 hour webinar. Okay, so I want to make this as quick as possible and also impactful and valuable for you. Okay, so anywhere you're finding it difficult to understand, or you're confused, just go on to the comment section and ask your question. I will be under the comment section also answering them. Okay, so let's move on. So the second outline is who is freelancing for, or who can be a freelancer. Okay, and the answer to that question is freelancing is for everyone and anyone can be a freelancer. Simple and short. Okay, freelancing is for everyone and anyone can be a freelancer. As long as you have a phone and access to the internet, you can be a freelancer. Okay, so if you are watching this webinar, you can be a freelancer, because I believe you're watching this webinar with a phone or a laptop, and you have access to internet connection. So that's why you are able to access this webinar. So you can be a freelancer. Okay, and also if you are ready to put in the work, okay, you're not a lazy person. If you're ready to put in the work, then definitely um you can be a freelancer. So quick warning, I want to give out a quick disclaimer out there for so many of you watching this webinar. Okay, the kind of freelancer I'm going to teach you is not your regular kind of freelancing where you are being told to sign up for some freelancing platform like Fiverr and Upwork. Okay, or maybe where you are being told to go start sending messages to so many people, spamming their DMs, spamming their emails and all that. Okay, so this is not your regular kind of freelancing. Okay, I believe that's the old way of freelancing. I'm not saying those strategies don't work. Okay, they do work, but I believe there's a better way to go through all of that just to get clients. Okay, so um in fact, let me share with you, I'm going to share with you 5 reasons why you should not start your freelancing career on freelancing platform like Fiverr and Upwork. Okay, so I'm going to share with you 5 common pitfalls that you are likely to encounter if you're looking at starting your freelancing career on Fiverr and Upwork. So I believe you should not start your freelancing career on those platforms. So I want to give you 5 reasons why you should not start there. Okay, so one of the major pitfalls or common problems you're likely to encounter on all these freelancing platform is number one is competition. Okay, there is a large number of freelancers offering similar services like you. Make this makes it difficult to stand out and find clients. Okay, so there are already huge number of people on the freelancing platform waiting to get a fish, and you also wants to add to that number. So this makes it difficult for you to even stand out as a freelancer. So the second reason that you are likely to encounter that the second is that I believe you should not start your freelancing career on freelancing platform is scams. Okay, scammers are prevalent on freelancing platforms. Freelancers may be targeted by scammers who promise to pay for work that is never completed. Okay, so you don't want that. Okay, and the third reason is payment issues. Okay, freelancers may encounter clients who do not pay on time or refuse to pay at all. And the fourth reason is lack of job security. Okay, freelancers may find it difficult to secure consistent work, okay, leading to financial instability. So you may get a job today and you don't even know when your next gig is coming on because of the difficulty finding clients on those platforms. They have, like I said before, there is a lot of competition on those platforms. So it makes it difficult for you to stand out as a freelancer. So you don't even know when your next gig is coming from. So you don't have that job security that you need, that you are supposed to get when working on those freelancing platforms. So you don't want that. And the last reason is difficulty in determining fair pricing. Okay, so freelancers may struggle to determine fair pricing for their services, especially when competing with other freelancers who may be willing to work for lower rates. Okay, so what this simply means is that most of you, or who are, if you choose to go work on freelancing platform like Fiverr and Upwork, so you tend to underprice or undervalue yourself or your skill. Okay, reasons why, because there are other competitors who are also offering same skill as you who also underprice themselves. So many freelancers tend to undervalue themselves just to get the fish over the other competitor. Okay, so you don't want to that you don't want to work like that. You don't want to underprice or undervalue yourself just because you want to get a client. So you don't want to go through those stress, and also you you get paid peanuts on all these freelancing sites. So there's a better way to go through all of these to get a client. So, and I'm going to teach you that on this webinar. Okay, so first, what if I tell you that you don't have to go through those stress anymore just to get clients? Okay, so I want you to comment that on the comment section. Like, do you believe that you there's a way you can go through, like, getting clients without going through those stress I just mentioned right here? Is there a way? Okay, so two things you need to leverage on to start getting clients. Okay, so for my strategy that I am going to teach you on this webinar is that you just need to leverage on two things. Okay, so I believe if you leverage on these two things, you start getting clients on autopilot. Okay, you will be the one choosing who to work for. Okay, you don't have to go through those stress I just mentioned. So you just have to leverage on just two things. Two things you need to leverage on to start getting clients. And number one is having a high in demand skill. Picking the right skill, having a high in demand skill. So I said earlier on that the first thing that you will achieve from this webinar is picking the right skill to learn. So that's what I'm walking you through right now. So one of the things that you need to leverage on to start getting clients is number one, getting a high in demand skill. So to be able to succeed in this online space of freelancing, you need to have a skill. But however, things have changed in 2025. Okay, things have changed now. Having a skill does not equate getting clients. Okay, especially foreign clients. So if you think once just getting a skill is enough for you to start getting clients, nope, you're wrong. Okay, in fact, you can be the best there is in a particular skill, but if one cannot find who to work for, then what is the essence? Okay, so in 2025, run away from any skill where the client dictates the price. Run away from any skill that is in high supply, any skill that you find so many folks doing it, run away from it. Run away from any skill that makes the client see you as one out of many options. Don't camp around a skill that is becoming irrelevant and try to make it work. Okay, run away from any skill that does not hold much value to the client. Constantly reinvent yourself, constantly learn new skills that put you at the top of the most wanted list in the open market. So don't fight the trend, instead evolve with the trend. Okay, don't just learn any skill in 2025. Learn skills that will skyrocket your value in the open market and make you hard to replace. Learn skills that have high demand but low supply. Learn skills that align to what you are passionate about. Learn skills that are scalable, learn skills that are hard not to crack. You need to learn a skill that is in high demand. When I say high demand, I mean a skill that people constantly need. There's a difference between a need and a want. So you need to learn a skill that so many business owners need. Okay, so if you don't have a high in demand skill, so you don't need to worry about that. Okay, so I will cover that for you. I have packed not just one, not two, not three, but six high in demand skills for you. So I've packed around six high income tech skills that you can learn. In fact, I have them in stock for you. So one of those skill is copywriting, Facebook and Instagram ads, web design or web development, and app development, and also data analyst. So let me quickly walk you through, like, here's a sneak peek on what you will learn inside the copywriting course that I have in stock for you. So the first outline in the copywriting course is I talk about why the buzz about copywriting. Okay, here I talk about what's so special about copywriting. Is it what learning as most coaches and experts have painted it to be? If you have been wondering about this, you are not alone. I have been there too, especially when I was new to the concept and skill. So in this chapter, I explain in clear terms what copywriting is about. I'll mention the types, and of course, I also talk about what you stand to gain from it. So next up, I talk about what makes prospect buy your product. Okay, in this chapter, I explain the full details what makes prospect buy from you or hire you for your services you render, and also how to connect with your market audience in an emotional level. Okay, after that, I move on to talk about 14 actionable steps to writing high converting sales letters. Okay, I explain step by steps in a layman's understanding how to write high converting sales letter. I made it so easy that even a dummy can understand. And trust me, you're not a dummy. So this will be super easy for you. So I also move on to talk about how to hook your prospect with a pre-sale article. I talk about the social media ads copywriting techniques that experts use to crush sales. Expert ways to writing emails that turn subscribers to loyal customers. I also talk about writing money making information product titles and subtitles and opt-in page copy. Power words that hook your prospect. And lastly, I talk about 6 ways you can start making money from copywriting. Okay, all these you will get inside the copywriting course. These are the outline what you are going to be getting inside the copywriting course. So I might not be able to go through all the outlines of all each of the skills that I have in stock for you because of time. Okay, reasons why, because of time. So but I'm going to be revealing all the course outline inside the WhatsApp group or wherever you got access to this webinar. Okay, so that is it. So here's what you are going to learn inside the Facebook and Instagram ads course. Okay, so this is what you are going to be learning, what you are expecting to get inside the Facebook and Instagram ads course that I have in stock for you. So here you learn how to create and manage successful Facebook ads campaign, including setting up business pages, leveraging Facebook groups, and creating targeted ads, audience targeting, and Facebook pixel to ensure that you earn a high return on your advertising budget. Okay, so the course outlines of this skill is: number one, introduction to Facebook. I also talk about understanding the Facebook algorithm, best practices for setting up Facebook business pages, strategies for leveraging Facebook, groups for growth, Facebook ad strategy, how to set up the Facebook pixel, Facebook conversion tracking, Facebook audience targeting, Facebook ad creation best practices, Facebook ad optimization. I also talk about Facebook account management, Facebook reporting and insight. The list just keeps going on. Okay, so I said earlier on that I can't go through all the course outline of each of the skill that I have in stock for you. So because of time, reasons why, because of time. So I don't want you to get bored watching a 1 hour webinar. So let's just go straight to the point. But if you don't, if you're confused in any part while watching the webinar, just comment on the comment section, comment your question, and I will answer them for you. Okay, so I'll be on the comment section answering all your questions. So I also have jaw dropping bonuses for you. Okay, just have that in mind. But before I reveal that to you, remember we are still talking about the two things you need to leverage on to start getting clients. So, and I said the first thing you need is a high in demand skill. So now the second thing you need is traffic. Traffic. That is the second thing you need. I said the first thing you need to leverage on to start getting clients is number one is having a high in demand skill, and the second thing is traffic. So many of you don't know that the reason why you are told to sign up on this freelancing platform like Fiverr and Upwork is because of traffic. You need people to see your CV. You need people to see or to know that you have a skill to offer, so they should hire you. So many of you don't know that the reason why you are told to go up there to sign up on all those freelancing platforms is because of traffic. So many of you don't know. So the second thing you just need to know to leverage on to start getting clients is traffic. Okay, so even after having a high in demand skill, okay, if you don't know how to drive people to your offer, then you are going to die hungry with that skill. What's the point of having a digital skill and not making money from it? So if you need people to hire you for your skill, then you need to ask yourself this question: how many people did you reach out to telling them about your offer or services? I want you to answer that on the comment section. Okay, for I know many of you here, most of you here already have a skill, but for the few that have a skill here, you are complaining that you are not able to get a client for your skill. I want you to answer this question: how many people did you reach out to telling them about your offer or your services today? So many people didn't even reach out to anyone. But then, so that's where traffic come in. That's where traffic come in. So you might be asking now, how do I get traffic to my skill so I can get clients? So you might be asking yourself this question: how do I get this traffic I'm talking about? If I say you should not go to freelancing platform like Fiverr and Upwork, so where else can I get this traffic? Simple. I'm going to explain it to you. There are two ways you can get traffic. Okay, one of them, one of those ways is organically, which is a slow method. We don't want this. So you can say I already mark that as X. We don't want organic method, okay, because it's a slow method. So we want to get that client very fast, okay, as quick as possible, as quick as we can, okay, at least in the next 30 days we should be bagging a client, okay. So we don't want a slow method. So the second way you can get traffic to your offer, to your skill, is inorganic method, fast method, and we want that, which simply means paid ads, okay, running advertisements. So where do we get this traffic from? Simple. You might be asking this question also: where do we get this traffic from? It's simple: through social media platforms. We get this traffic from social media platform. And also, what social media platform are we using as our source of traffic to our skills? If you are also asking this question, the answer is simple: Facebook and Instagram, and also Google. So we are simply running ads from Facebook, on Instagram, and also Google to drive traffic to our skill. It's as simple as that. So we basically get traffic, which means running ads from Facebook and Instagram, and then convert those traffic to leads. and then we convert those leads to paying clients. It's as simple as that. So for most of you who don't understand what leads is, so I'm going to explain it. So like I said, we basically get traffic from Facebook and Instagram, and then we convert those traffic to leads, and then we convert those leads to paying clients. So first, what are leads, or what is leads? So for those of you who don't understand, I'm going to be breaking everything you need on this webinar, so you don't have to worry. So what are leads? Leads are list of potential customers. Okay, leads are list of potential customers. It's as simple as that. So we are simply using we are turning those traffic we are getting from Facebook and Instagram to leads. Like we are turning those traffic, we are using those traffic to build up a list of potential clients. People has the potential to pay us, and then we convert those lists to paying clients. Okay, so in order to in other words, we are basically turning those traffic we are getting from Facebook to leads. We build a list of potential clients, just like I said earlier. So in order to turn those traffic to leads, we need a lead magnet. Okay, in order for we to turn those traffic we are getting from Facebook, from Google, we need a lead magnet to turn those traffic to leads. Now let me explain. What is a lead magnet? In case you don't understand, what is a lead magnet? So a lead magnet is a marketing term for a free item or services or service that is given away for the purpose of gathering leads, for the purpose of gathering contact details. So that's what it simply means. A lead magnet is simply a bait. It's like a bait, a free item that you will give out for the purpose of gathering people, building up a list of potential clients. So that's what it simply means. That's what it simply means. So if you want to build up, if you want to start generating leads, okay, you want to build up a lead, you want to build up a list of potential clients. So we need a lead magnet, a free item that we will give out to those traffic. So that lead magnet, that free item we are giving out, it will attract those people to come and give us their contact details so that we can reach out to them. It's as simple as that. So a lead magnet is a free asset or a special deal offered to customers in exchange for their contact details. So it can be a discount code. The free item you are giving out can be a webinar, can be in form of webinar like what I'm doing here. Okay, it can be in form of white paper, it can be in form of ebook, template, or any resources at all. So in order to gain access to the lead magnet, a customer must provide their name and email address or company information. So you see where I'm going at now. Okay, you see where I'm going at now. So we want to generate leads for our skill. We want to build a list of potential clients for our skill. Okay, so what do we do? Once we start getting traffic from Facebook, okay, we turn those traffic to leads. We direct those traffic to our lead magnet, which is the free item we are giving them, maybe a webinar like what I'm doing here, or an ebook, anything at all, just something free to attract them to give us their contact details or their company information so that we can be able to reach out to them and close a deal. Okay, so let's take a practical example of what I've been explaining so far. So I want us to take a practical example of what I've been explaining so far. So in for those of you who still don't understand, I'm going to break it down to in a layman's understanding so that everyone can understand. So let's say you want to catch a mouse. Let's say you have this mouse in your house that is disturbing you. So you want to catch it. So now instead of running and chasing a mouse to kill it, there is a better way to do that without going through the hassle. Okay, there's a better way to do that without going through the hassle, the stress. Instead of you running and chasing the mouse up and down, you might catch it and you may not. Okay, so there's a better way to do that. So what do? We simply set a trap and put a free cheese on the trap, and that's all. Just sit tight and wait for the mouse to go for the cheese, and that's it. So you see it now. Instead of running and chasing a mouse to kill it, stressing yourself, why not just set a trap? Just put a free cheese on top of that trap and just leave it there. Just go out and come back. You probably meet the mouse dead, because the mouse will go for that free cheese, and in the process of him trying to eat that cheese, he will get caught by the trap. Now, how does this explain what I'm saying? Okay, this lead generating, getting leads, you get me? So how does this practical example I'm giving explain what I'm saying? So now the free cheese there is what we call a lead magnet. The free cheese that you are giving out to the mouse there is what we call a lead magnet. So instead of us going about spamming people's emails in order to get a client, okay, instead of us going about signing up on freelancing platform like Fiverr and Upwork in order to get a client, just like chasing the mouse to kill it, there is a better way to get the client without going through those stress. Now, how do we do that? So what do? We simply set a trap, just like we set up a trap for the mouse. But this time we are not setting a trap to kill them oh, no. We simply set up a trap. We set up a trap to collect their contact details. So this time we are not killing them. We are not killing them obviously. Just like what we did to the mouse. No. We are simply setting up a trap to collect their contact details and put a free cheese. Remember, that free cheese there is our lead magnet. So we put a free cheese on the trap, which is our lead magnet. So this time for any mouse, now replace that mouse to client. Okay, remember the practice, the example I'm giving about the mouse, catching a mouse. So replace that mouse to client. So in order for any client to get that free cheese, our lead magnet, which is our lead magnet, they have to give us their contact details, and then they get the free cheese, which is our lead magnet. Are you getting what I'm saying? So if you're confused, please comment on the comment section. I'll be answering them for you. Okay, so we simply set a trap. Okay, we set up a trap to collect their contact details, and then we put a free cheese, which is our lead magnet. We put a lead magnet, our lead magnet on the trap. So this time for any client, which is any mouse, for any client to get that free cheese, that lead magnet we are giving out, they have to give us their contact details. There is no way they can get our free cheese, our lead magnet, giving us without giving us their contact details. Same way like the mouse, there is no way that mouse can get that free cheese without killing it. So that is it. So we keep on doing this to as many mouse, to as many clients as we can. So we collect their contact details. So gradually we are building our list of potential clients. We just keep on setting this trap to as many mouse, to as many clients as we can, and we keep on building up our list. That's how we build up our list of potential clients, which is leads. Okay, so after collecting their contact details, we then get them to jump on a free call with us, so we can tell them more about ourselves and how we intend to help them. And from the call, they turn to paying clients. So they give us the contact details to get our free cheese, which is our lead magnet. So after collecting their contact details, then we send them message, we send them we get them to jump on a free call with us. After jumping on a free call, then we close them from that call, and from that call they turn paying clients. It's as simple as that. So let's do a quick recap of everything I have been saying so far. Everything I've been saying so far. So here is traffic. So from traffic, we direct those traffic we are getting from Facebook or Instagram or Google. We direct those traffic to our lead magnet, which is our free cheese. We direct them to our lead magnet, and that lead magnet will help us get leads. The next thing here is leads. And after creating a list of po ten tial clients, which is our leads, after generating leads, then we get those leads to book an appointment or call with us. Then from that call, they turn paying clients. That is the goal. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So does this method works? Does this method works? Yes, absolutely. Yes, it works absolutely. In fact, here are some results from some of my students who have used this method I'm sharing with you, and they started making money online of freelancing. Okay, many of them, there are so many testimonials to prove that for you. Many of them. Okay, so now you have two options. Right now, I believe you have two options, and one of those options is option one is do it yourself, which is the DIY. So you can just go away with all the information I've given to you on this webinar and just start to figure it out yourself. So that is the option one. You can go out with all the information I've given to you. You will agree with me that all the information I've given on this webinar is impactful and valuable. So most of you can go out and do it yourself. It might work and it may not work. Reasons why it may not work is because you don't have anyone mentoring you, guiding you, walking you through step by step what you need to know and all that stuff. Okay, so it might work and it may not work. Okay, so you can do it yourself and figure it out yourself. So that is the option one. And the option two is my mentorship, which is where your success is guaranteed. Okay, the option two that you have right now is signing up for my mentorship program, where your success is guaranteed. Okay, so quickly, what you get when you enroll for my mentorship program today. So I'm going to be walking you through what my mentorship program is all about and what you stand to get from my mentorship program. So the first thing you will get from me inside my mentorship program is a call with me or one of my team members to help you choose the right skill based on your abilities. Okay, so remember I told you I have 6 digital skills that you can learn from me. I already have them in stock for you. So first, before signing up for my mentorship program, okay, after signing up for my mentorship program, you are going to be getting on a call with me or my team members to prime you for this journey, okay, to get you prepared for this journey. And two, we will be helping you crafting out an offer or your lead magnet, okay, to whatever skill you are offering, so you can use it to attract clients. Okay, so we will be the one to craft out your lead magnet, your free cheese that you will be giving out to those traffic, so that it can turn them to leads, to potential clients. Okay, we will make it as so piercing as possible. So we will be the one helping you crafting it out, so we are not leaving you to figure it out alone. So remember, this is a mentorship program, so we are going to be holding you by your hands to walk you through step by step before to get your clients. Okay, to get your clients. So the third thing you are going to be getting is weekly reviews to every project given to you by me and my team members. Okay, you're going to be giving weekly projects, so we are going to be reviewing them by ourselves, so to tell you what's wrong, what you didn't do right and all that stuff. So you're going to be getting weekly reviews to every project given to you by me and my team members. And finally, you get to work one-on-one with a Facebook and Instagram ads expert and also a Google Ads specialist to help you set up a successful ad campaign to get your first client. To help you set up a successful advertisement campaign to get your first client. Remember, Facebook and Instagram and Google is where we are going to be getting our traffic from. So we are going to be working one on one with the ad specialist who is going to help you set up this successful campaign so that you can start getting quality traffic to your free cheese, to your lead magnet, and then you start getting clients. So, and plus you get access to list of audience to target when running your campaign. Okay, you get access to list of audience to target when running your campaign, and also you get swipe files filled with ad copy and ad creative to use for your ads. Okay, so I still have some bonuses left for you, but this bonus is only available in the next 24 hours. So first is a support community with a dedicated team. Okay, so if you sign up now for my mentorship program, you're going to be getting a support, you're going to be added to a support community with dedicated team that is going to help you with everything. And whenever you are stuck in any way, you are stuck or you don't understand what you are doing, you have a team member to work you out. Okay, to work it with you. So, and the second bonus that I have for you is case study of successful ad campaign that brought in high paying clients for all. So you can copy them, tweak and apply to your own offer. Okay. So what is the total value of all this? So the total value of everything I'm giving to you on my mentorship program, you're getting on my mentorship program is valued around $1,000. Yes. So if I tell you to pay $1,000 to get this my mentorship to get into my mentorship program, you will still feel that is a steal. You steal it from me. But then will I charge you $1,000 to get into it? No, I'm not going to charge you that. So I'm also not going to charge you 300,000 naira for it also. Okay, I'm going to make this opportunity open to everyone, so you don't get an excuse for not achieving your goals this year. Okay, so the price of this of getting into my mentorship program is 100,000 naira. Okay, getting into my mentorship program is 100,000 naira, but I also have a bonus fast action offer. Okay, this fast action offer will be going out to only the first 30 people. The first 30 people will be getting this for 25,000 naira. Okay, that is about 75% off the actual price. So first 30 people will be getting this, get it into my mentorship program for just 25,000 naira. So what this simply means is that 25,000 naira divided by 365 days, it means I'm asking you to pay me 68 naira and 5 kobo per day. That's what it simply means. Just to get an information that will change your life for good, that will change your life um for good. Okay, an information that is going to help you achieve your goals, live your dream life, start freelancing and start making money online. I'm only asking you to pay 68 naira 5 kobo per day. So, and also you can pay installments, you can actually pay instrumentally. Okay, installment payment is allowed. You can pay two times. You can divide the payment into two. So remember I said fast action payment is only available for 30 people to pay 25,000 naira. So for those of you who want to collect the first 30 slots of 25,000 naira, if you don't have it in full, you can pay instrumentally. You can divide it into two and pay 12,500 naira. So you can pay it in two instrumentally. Okay, so to get into my freelance mentorship program, okay, you simply make a payment of 25,000 naira to this account on your screen. You just simply make a transfer to this account on your screen and send the proof of payment to the number on your screen also. So you send the screenshot, the proof of payment to the number on your screen. Okay, and for those who are not in Nigeria and you want to make payment, send a message to this number on your screen on WhatsApp and make payment. Okay, for those of you who are not in Nigeria and you want to make payment, just send a message to this number to the number on your screen on WhatsApp and make payments. Okay, there will be a way you can make payments for those of you who are not in Nigeria, who are not in Nigeria. Okay, because this account that is on this screen is only for those who are in Nigeria. So if you are in Nigeria, make payment to this account on your screen. I'm going to be putting it out again. So make payment to this account on your screen. And for those who are not in Nigeria, send a message to this account, to this number on your screen on WhatsApp, and so that you can be able to make payments. Okay, so for those of you who have questions to ask, maybe probably you don't understand anything, just comment on the comment section and I will be answering them for you. And if I'm not able to answer them, probably because of too many people asking questions, you can ask them on the WhatsApp group where you got access to the to this webinar. So thank you. I'm going to be seeing you guys on the inside. So remember, first 30 people is only getting into my mentorship program for just 25,000 naira. Just first 30 people. After 30 people, the price goes back up to 70,000 naira. So once again, for those who are not in Nigeria, send a message to the number on your screen. And if you are not in Nigeria, make payment to this account and send proof of payment to the number on your screen. Okay, so goodbye. I'm going to be seeing you guys on the inside. Thank you.